Okay, so apparently this is some game called The Council. I don't really know what the hell to expect with this, so I may.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same
I may
feeling,
stop
my
after the
dear
first
Sarah.
episode, or
Listen.
I may go all the way through it, or I may
Nothing.
do something in between.
Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows
I
exactly
mean, really, the
where
truth
we
of
are.
the matter is I'm just
By the time your
thing is trying
ridiculous
to
secret society turns up, I'll be
kill
long
time
gone.
until Cold Steel 4 comes
As
out
for you,
and gets here.
nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you
Up your
can't
ass.
sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
More.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready.
I have more efficient methods than violence.
With
So I'm gonna
this,
smack you
your
again.
bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Oh, I see how it goes. Just shoot. Or do that.
Well done,
works
Louis.
too.
You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back.
Yes, that makes sense.
Pity he's
Maybe-
just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
maybe get the
Oh, I
knife
had
away
a
from him.
feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home.
Yeah.
And
even
don't
though you
forget to
look like
send
you're
our men to
70,
10
you're
to
probably
Von
only
Borchert.
50 in game use, which may as well make you 90, because that's how that's how game and anime logic works. Characters over 30 look 50. Characters over 50 look 70, but act like they're 90. Oh, that makes sense. 1 month later, still isn't woken up.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Vault Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Yeah, it kind of does.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the
Please
host
excuse me, I'm
himself who
internally
invited me.
monologuing right now.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Your Eminence, with all due respect, I prefer to keep my reasons for coming here to myself. I promise, it has nothing to do with the legendary party that you all appear to be preparing for.
That was not what I had.
I believe what you will, my son. However, everything is related
That wasn't
to
what
the
I
legendary
intended to
parties organized
say.
by
That's
our
not what I thought
host.
that meant.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that, Cardinal.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island,
was
and
kind
only
of-
a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
That's right. Until now, I've never been invited by Lord Mortimer.
You'll see. You won't soon forget it.
Given what I've seen so far, I wish I'd been passed over.
Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious.
Cardinal, a duchess, and a lawyer
If I'd
walked into
known,
an
I
island.
would have gone for a better suit.
Are you all right?
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I
Oh,
made
that's
sure
random.
no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No! You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay when you're done.
Oh, I see.
Louis, are you all right? What's going on? Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Oh no. Now I have the
It's getting
powers
late.
of foresight.
Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes! I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
So I'm guessing I have to.
I
Like,
definitely have to find Mother quickly.
I mean, I don't know.
Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake? Absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Future. Is there a run? Okay, there's a run. Okay, there's a save and return thing.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Pollution, occultism. Science. It's within which type of I'll stay away from the back. Skills. There's a fucking classism. Fiction, diversion, religion. Let's see. I was not expecting there to be some sort of system here. Let's know the details. Let's exchange son's behavior, appearance. Here, the book. These people. Typical behavior. That's all else is grass. The past grants you one. And now it's 7. Manipulation and psychology. So I have 7 fronts. But I have 0 available. Oh. No, yeah, sure.
Well, over the last few years, I've solved a number of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'Angers, for example. Thieves that tortured their victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London,
No. Sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Skills aid. Comprehend details, select the object that's the most suggestive. The situation or discover them. Choose to not discover it. Consume effort points. Da da da.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
And has your own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Da da da.
Emily, please.
Oops.
Excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
Immunity logic. She's immune to logic. Okay.
I don't know where we're going
Sorry, I'm just
like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
talents and tend not to carry out certain actions. Remember to review and lock conditions out there as they offer riches and improvements. Tab. Okay. Level 3. Okay. There's a lot more going on to this than I thought there would be.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's
Okay.
son. I must
It's
tell
a
you we
mask.
are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as
Because
possible.
I was going to say he has a.
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem
I
to
don't
have
know
left the
any of
manor
those
last night.
diamond things on
We
the bottom
think
here.
that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Those actually make choices actually that's the cost of every points. The higher skill level, the lower the cost.
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir, on the wooden part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Broken barrels, mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
That's a good
What
question.
could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
I see wearing
We
a mask,
seem to have
Mr. Booker.
found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de
So you're not going to
Richet.
give him his.
I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
If she was
Where
at
exactly
all.
did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are. I must return now. There is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
You're a little more forceful than I would have thought you to be, but I guess you're straight to the point.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf? It's like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Oh, hey, royal jelly.
Great. Honey.
What? You know, it says. Oh.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away. This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
I mean, do I want to use the.
Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Sort of my 1790s Batman?
This might just come in handy.
What, you just. Oh, right, now I just shoved this iron bar in my pocket.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
So I just walk around just picking up random shit. I guess that makes sense. I mean, not really, but... Oh, is it full? Okay. I guess are those the points down there? Is that what
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time. A lantern. Nothing special.
No good, sir. There are quite many special things about lanterns.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Yeah, sure.
Ah, one of the letters is stamped with the seal of the Order. And I recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother. But who is this Samuel Ritter d'Auchois? Who are you writing to? I don't recognize the name. Let's see what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's
Oh, wow.
island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such
You can
charming
imitate the voice
company, I
perfectly,
plan to
man.
stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
what is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets. You never talk to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here.
If she
Who
wrote
is this
the letter.
Samuel Ritter? And for crying out loud, who's this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy, Godoy, Manuel Godoy. Why does the name sound so familiar?
Article 1 politics. Oh, okay.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon.
I
Mother.
see there are certain
I don't know what
things
you've gotten yourself into
routes you
this
can
time,
only
but
go
I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
based off the class. Okay.
Let's see what's hidden inside. Let's look.
Let's look through
It's
all
too
these
badly
things.
written, I can't make out the address. The address is in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the Order sent some envoys there.
You would think so, but
A letter written in an Oriental language.
I
I
need
haven't the
linguistics.
slightest idea what it says.
But I can guess. Actually, nope.
The address is 50 Bedford Square, London.
I like to think everyone's just watching him go through all these letters and like, nah, it's fine.
Probably a Dutchman.
Oh god, I don't want that. He's like, oh, I don't want that. You know, those
Address in Cairo, Egypt.
1790s
Mortimer
Dutches. He's
communicates
thinking,
with the whole world, apparently.
I don't really know, but
This
whatever.
envelope is meant for the Vatican.
Not like anyone's gonna watch this anyway.
This
Oh, I don't
name
have
sounds
occultism.
familiar. Brashi. No. Can't seem to place it.
I'd honestly rather look for more clues. So I figure that if I look for more clues, eventually it'll just have me go through that.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
A wooden floorboard.
Don't tell me we're gonna take the floorboard.
Judging by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up. Yet it was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up. What's the point of doing this? Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
Unless someone ate it. No. Yeah, that's...
It's locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Yeah, fuck it. Use the iron bar.
Clearly, I'm not much for manual labor. Let's see if I can get it open another way.
I do kind of want to go smashy smashy, but fuck it, sure.
There we are.
But the real question, of course, as I charge my phone back in, is there more honey in here?
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels.
Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder. It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this
Yeah.
barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste.
I'm not a science guy. Don't ask me to investigate that, bro. Amber fragments.
Amber. This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed.
The
Just like in
one-shot
my
pistol.
vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves. I really must find you, dear Mother, and quickly too.
But first, I must take all these bottles. Can we close the gate behind us? No? Oh, okay. Suppose not. Oh, there's a map. Okay. Here, the only way out. Logic. And we can... The vulnerability is logic and questioning. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say what the... heck is the reason? Okay, pause it here.